Hi, this video is for Wednesday, April 22nd for Algebra 2. So today we're going to be talking about the second part of solving equations using elimination. And so yesterday we did adding or subtracting to eliminate to solve a system of equations. Today we're still going to add or subtract to eliminate, but first we're going to have to multiply either one equation by some number or both equations by some number, so that the coefficients in front of either x or y match, and then you can decide if you need to add them or subtract them to eliminate. Okay, so I'm going to just get right to it and show you. We're going to start with example 1. Okay, so example 1, we have 5x plus y equals 9, and we have 10x minus 7y equals negative 18. Okay, so as you can see, we do not have the same number in front of x or y to start with, but I do know that I can multiply the top row here by 2, and then they would both say 10x. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to multiply the top row, everything in the top row, by 2. Alright, so I'm going to write it right here. 10x plus 2y equals 18. And I know that kind of looks like 12, but this is example 1. And I'm multiplying the whole first row by 2 to get 10x plus 2y equals 18. Okay, so now, as you can see, they both say 10x, and because they're both positive 10x, we're going to subtract to eliminate the x's and solve for y. Okay, so we're going to subtract. So these cancel out. So negative 7y minus 2y is going to be negative 9y. And then negative 18 minus 18 is negative 36. And then y will equal 4, because we're going to divide negative 36 by negative 9. So y is going to equal 4. Okay? Now, just like yesterday, we have to solve for both x and y. So you can pick any equation you want to plug that back into. I'm going to pick the original first one that said 5x plus y equals 9. So we're going to have 5x plus 4 equals 9. So we're going to have 5x equals 5, and you divide, and we're going to get x equals 1. So the final answer to this problem is 1, 4, like that. Okay, so as you can see, sometimes you have to multiply an equation first before you can do elimination. Okay, so hopefully that made sense. If not, let me know. We're going to try example 2 now. Alright, example 2 says negative 4x plus 9y equals 9. And we have x minus 3y equals negative 6. Okay, so to show you that it doesn't matter if you get the x's to be the same or the y's to be the same, this time I'm going to get the y's to have the same number in front of them. So I'm going to multiply the whole bottom row by 3. Okay, so here we go. So we have 3x minus 9y equals negative 18. And that's a weird looking 3, but it's a 3. Okay, so I'm going to write this top equation right below here so that you can see them together better. Okay, so now you notice that they both have 9's in front of the y's. One is a minus 9 and one is a plus 9. So because they are opposite signs, we're going to add them together. Okay, so that's going to make negative x. These cancel out. And this is going to be negative 9. So we don't want negative x, we want positive x. So I'm going to divide by negative 1. And we're going to have x equals 9. Okay, so now you can pick any equation, like I said, to solve for y. I'm going to pick the top one. So we're going to have negative 36 plus 9y equals 9. Okay, so we're going to add 36 to 9. So we're going to have 9y equals 45. And we divide by 9. And y is going to equal 5. Okay, so our final answer is going to be 9, 5. Alright, so it doesn't matter if you get the x's to have the same number in front or the y's, just as long as you eliminate successfully and you get the correct answer. So if you're not sure if you got the correct answer, you can always plug in what you got for x and y in both original equations and see if it's true. Like if the math all works out right, then that means that you did it correctly. Okay, so we're going to try example 3 now. Example 3, we're going to have to multiply both equations by some number. Okay, so here we go. Example 3, we have negative 7x minus 8y equals 9. And we have negative 4x plus 9y equals negative 22. Okay, if you're unsure what to multiply each equation by to get them to match, you can always do it like this. Do you notice how the number in front of x on the bottom is negative 4? Well, we can multiply the whole top row by negative 4. So we're going to multiply this top row by negative 4. And you notice how there's a negative 7 in front of the x on this one? So we're going to multiply the bottom row by negative 7. If I don't knock over the whiteboard, that is. Okay, so I'm going to multiply this whole top row by negative 4. So that's going to give me 28x plus 32y equals negative 36. And then on the bottom, we're going to have 28x minus 63y equals 154. Okay, so now, do you notice how they both say 28x? And they're both positive. So because they're the same sign, we're going to subtract to eliminate the x's. Okay, so when you subtract, 32 minus negative 63 is 95y. And negative 36 minus 154 is negative 190. And when you divide by 95, we're going to get y equals negative 2. Okay, so y equals negative 2. Now you can pick any equation you want to plug that back into to solve for x. Okay, I'm going to pick the original second one here. So we're going to have negative 4x. So I'm going to erase this slightly. Keep in mind that y is negative 2. I'll write that up here. Okay, so I'm going to erase this slightly so we have more space. And I'm going to pick the original bottom one, like I said a moment ago. So we're going to have negative 4x plus 9 times negative 2 equals negative 22. So negative 4x minus 18 equals negative 22. Alright, so we're going to add 18. If my marker will cooperate. And we have negative 4x equals negative 4. So x equals 1. Okay, so the final answer is going to be 1 comma negative 2. So 1, -2. Alright, so that is the lesson for today. Sometimes you have to multiply one equation or both equations by some number before you can eliminate. So we're combining yesterday's thought with this new thought of making sure they have the same coefficient in the front before you eliminate. Okay, so you will have a Google form on this for the day. There are 4 questions. So you'll have to type your answer in the box, and I gave you instructions on how to do that at the top of the Google form. So if you have any questions or you need any help, please let me know. I'll be happy to help you. Okay, so good luck with that, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.